Hey fans, here we are for some bonus coverage this week at PAWrestling.com. We're coming to you from Faith Christian Academy, where they are hosting the Council Rock South Golden Hawks in what is billed as a 1 versus 2 matchup in our most recent rankings that dropped earlier this evening on PAWrestling.com. Joined again with me tonight is T.J. Demetrio. T.J., thanks for joining us on the broadcast tonight.
Of course, my man. We got a great match here lined up for us tonight. Number 1 and number 2 in the district. It doesn't get better than this.
So we're going to put the keys to the matchup on the screen as an introduction to going on behind us, and we might have to pause for national anthem. Looking at this matchup, we have a youth movement. There is a chance we see only one senior step on the mat. There's one senior that's a regular between these two teams. That's Andrew Lindros for Council Rock South. I don't think there is a junior in the Faith Christian lineup, TJ.
No, and you can see that the Faith Christian lineup is loaded with stud freshmen. You have 1, 2, 3 freshmen ranked number 1 in the region, if I'm not mistaken.
So we go on our next key of the match, and that's managing bonus points. For both ways. Even though this is a 1 versus 2 matchup, the Faith Christian Lions are heavily favored in this duel we have tonight. And managing the bonus points goes both ways. Scoring them and taking those opportunities when they're there, and also keeping them off the board, TJ.
Yep. This is the first time these two teams are meeting, but they do have a common opponent with Council Rock North, where Faith Christian ran away with that match, winning 64-5, and Council Rock South beating Council Rock North 41-22. So
that was last night's result.
That was.
And so, we bring us to our last key of the match, which our keys to the match are brought to you by Gear 2 Compete and ASICS. That should be mentioned. Those are our sponsors this year. Is win the match, win your match. This environment is, we got almost a full house here at Faith Christian. Coming off the heels of last night's match at PBO&J, where it was a great match. You have, who, if anyone, is going to get swallowed up in this moment? Yep. Is this moment going to be too big for some of these guys to compete in?
I tell you what, Joe, last night the high school students came out and they made some noise. Tonight, it seems like the really diehard wrestling fans are out here ready to watch a great match here.
It is. Our official for tonight is Mark Marino. Mark we had during the Sun Valley Springford match a few weeks ago. And again, widely regarded as one of our top officials in District 1, year in and year out. Yep. So, they put the right official on for this match tonight, which is comforting to know. So, introductions are just wrapping up right now. They're going to get to the national anthem. We're going to be back for the start of the broadcast. We're starting at 152 pounds tonight.
All right, getting right into the meat of the lineup there.
So coin toss is going down as we speak. TJ alluded to it in our preview. Council Rock comes with a record of 4-0, while Faith Christian comes with a record of 2-1. Council Rock in the season with 5th at the Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic, 33rd at the Beast of the East, and 7th at the Hurricane Classic over Christmas break. While Faith Christian Academy comes in, as I said, with a 2-1 record. They were coached by Ben Clymer, and they were first at Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic and third at BC East, starting off at 150 pounds. And right now, Andrew Lindros is checking in for the Golden Hawks.
Yeah, it looks like that they're going to do some bumping and moving with 160 and 172 to try to expand their lineup and try to put their best guys out there throughout the whole lineup.
And I believe we have Cale
Weidenmoyer representing Faith Christian Academy.
Whittemore with a throw right to his back. He's going to get 2 and 2.
Yep. Letting him out right away. He's going to try to keep this match on his feet in a front headlock position. Lindros rolling out of that. Looks like Weidenmoyer is a very big fan of that underhook offense. Rocking the old style headgear. Oh, right to his back again, and I think that's an illegal slam.
Minute 26 left in the period here. Apologize for not having the time on the clock. On our scoreboard for tonight. Due to our proximity to the scoreboard, we're sitting against the wall where it is at. We just can't get a good camera view. So we'll give you constant updates of how much time is left. Lindros is sitting up. He's got his injury time going. 90 seconds of injury time.
Now, Lindros actually has a choice here to make. It looks like he's going to be okay, but if Lindros were to choose to not continue in the match, then Council Rock South would be awarded the 6 points headed their way because of the illegal slam.
He seems to be up and ready to go.
Yep.
All right, fans. Mike worked his magic. He was able to capture a view of the clock.
There we go.
So it is. It will now appear in your lower right corner. Lindros coming back in, down 6-3. Here we're back to action. No point yet, and Wedemeyer is able to counter that shot attempt by Lindros to extend his lead to 8-3 with 1:12 left in the period. Going a little butcher action here, TJ.
Yeah, looks like Wedemeyer is really riding out in front, trying to work a little magic here, trying to turn him from the front into like a front headlock position. I don't know if he's really getting anywhere with it, though. Oh, it looks like he's about to get some back points as we speak.
Yeah, joke's on you. He is getting it. And he's looking to bundle it there. Now he's going to come back across, and he's really crowding pressure towards Lindros's head and face. And now he got a swipe.
1, 2, there's 2 count, 3, 4, and he gets the full boat there.
28 seconds go, long time here. If he turns back in, that's when he's going to put himself in trouble.
Yep. Wedemeyer is doing a very good job settling down, making sure that Lindros is not able to roll out of this.
15 seconds to go. Lindros still fighting.
Lindros is... and he gets out. And it looks like he gets in on a leg, but he can't get an escape. 1 second remaining, and he ends the period on top. Wedemeyer leading 11-3. heading into the second period. Joe, I just had so much fun commentating with you last night. You know, I just had to come back and do this again, so thank you very much.
Appreciate you being here, TJ. Good job by Weidemeyer there. Getting good movement on bottom and crowding with his hips. Scores reversal, like sends his lead to 13-3 early here in the second period.
Yep.
Back on that crossface. See if he looks to go cradle now. He's got him balled up a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Lindros doing a good job hand fighting, trying to pass that hand over the top. And he does.
Weidemeyer methodically trying to plan his next set of near fall, because if he turns him 2 more times, this match is over. Still riding him tough on top. Not doing anything crazy like throwing any boots in. He's just riding him tough, you know, having good hand control, good one-on-one wrist control, and just, you know, making sure that Lindros has no room to breathe. "40 seconds remaining in the second period."
When we talked early in the pre-match, in the preview, we talked about managing those bonus points, and Lindros is doing that right now.
Yep. Yeah.
As I say that, Weidemeyer locks out the crossface cradle.
Yep. Spoke too soon.
Yes, 15. Joke's on me this time. Now here, Weidemeyer kind of has some wide areas. He's got to walk his hips away and get belly down here to pull that inside shoulder. But
so he's okay with getting the back points, because the next set of back points he gets up, and that's time. So leading 16-3 in the end of the second period, heading into the third with a 13-point lead. Now, Lindros, all he has to do to finish this match is just get a quick 2-swipe, and this match is done.
We'll see if he does that or he just sets something up where he knows he's going to get a pin.
Yeah, you know, in this situation, you really want to think about what you want to do, because if you want to get the most bonus points for your team, you need to make sure you put him in a position to possibly get a pin and not have him roll out of that near fall situation.
Going back to that crossface cradle. Lindros is doing a good job fighting it off. Even though he's staying small, he's hand fighting on bottom, peeling and keeping him from locking it up. But I think he's fighting a battle that he might inevitably lose.
Weidemeyer, with only 4 matches of the year so far, looking very dominant tonight.
He's got that cradle locked up again.
Yeah.
Now the inside shoulder's way up.
Yep.
Lindros, he's got to either adjust that grip or walk his feet away.
He really has to settle back here, but he doesn't get it. The match is over with the score of 19-3. Kale Weidemeyer is your winner.
We see Gavin Cole here for Council Rock South.
Yep. And I believe we should get Luke Zagalski, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Number 3 at actually,
Gavin Cole is number 2 at 152. Zagalski number 2 at 160.
Wow.
Cole coming off a big weekend where he won the Bethlehem Hurricane Classic. Cole also is 4th at Cumberland Valley. He's 14-6 on the year, 15-6, sorry.
Yeah, it looks like Cole is trying to stay low because Zagalski's got that low center of gravity, knowing that he can get under him pretty quick with his shots. So keeping that one hand on the mat, making sure that he doesn't get underneath of him.
Sigalski's a sophomore. He's 7'4" in the year. He was second in Cumberland Valley.
Yep. Looks like Sigalski's trying to work that underhook and possibly do a pass by to a high crotch, but he's just going to stay in the center, keep hand fighting. These guys are really just trying to feel each other's position, trying to see if they can get anything here. Gets him in a front headlock.
See if he tries to drag out of this, and which he is trying to drag out. Great job. He reaches inside. Scores nothing, though.
Wrestling on the edge here. Both guys back to the center. These guys are doing a great job keeping their feet moving, hand fighting. You know, something that you want to see at a 160-pound weight class. It looks like Sigalski's really trying to go to that right leg there to try to pass that high crotch. If Gavin Cole catches him here, you know, he could possibly shuck him by and, you know, maybe scores points that way. But yeah, it's just a battle of you know, these wrestlers trying to get the points on the feet, and we come to a scoreless first period.
Sigalski did a really good job protecting the middle of the mat there for the whole first period. Sigalski goes down in the second.
Sigalski doing a great job sealing off that left side, not letting any bars happen, but Cole returns him to the mat, and Sigalski back on his feet.
Back, tipped to the headlock. Now Sigalski got him a little head lever trying to run this, but you know, Sigalski is really strong in these positions, especially coming off the mat with his, like you mentioned, his low center of gravity.
Yep.
Seen a lot of different mat returns out of Gavin Cole.
Wrestling on the edge here, they're out of bounds. Back to the center. Hey, look, this is a 0-0 match, but there's a lot of action going on here, Joe.
It bears mentioning again that both of these wrestlers are just sophomores. Again, Sigalski doing a great job, like you mentioned earlier, sealing off, getting to his feet.
And he gets the escape just like that. What a great job, just being patient, sealing off the side there, and then just turning. It made it look like Kate.
Great shot here, head inside, sweep single. Sigalski doing a good job again, pressuring him and crowding him, keeping his head on him, keeping Gavin Cole's head low.
Yeah. Trying to come up the center there. Not successful. It looks like they're going to get caught in a stalemate here.
He's going to start circling.
There it is.
Mark Marino all over, called a stalemate. He's going to create more angles, come around to the outside.
Yeah. Getting stuck down there is not fun because it's either you give up a takedown or you just wait for a stalemate to happen. This guy's really hand fighting hard, Joe. I mean, these guys are just being relentless, working in the center, working on the edge. You know, just trying everything. And you know, they're not really taking a whole lot of shots either. They're really trying to work for these shots. And you know, the biggest thing is setups. These guys are really working their setups, trying to get that best shot possible. And they're not going to commit until they feel like they have a good chance. And now we have a 1-0 score going into the third period now. This is a very close match. This is going to be a battle of will here this period.
I think this one might be one on their feet, one or lost.
Hey, we'll see how Sigalski does here on top. This is his first time starting on top the whole match. Breaks him down to his stomach, and now he goes to work. Sagowski, it seems like in the last match too, these Faith Christian guys are really committed to that ball and chain ride. Okay, that's a very old school move that you don't see a whole lot lately, but you can see that these Faith Christian guys are really committed to that ball and chain ride, and it is working out for them. There it is. Nice knee slide to kind of create some space, but Sagowski just brings him right back down to the mat. Now he's working for a bar, applying pressure on top. Joe, we got almost a minute here left, and Sagowski is riding tough right now.
Look at that tight waist. He's on the far hip.
Yep.
55 seconds.
Yeah, the stalling on top. It seems like Sagowski was riding a little too parallel there for the referee's liking.
This could be the much-needed restart that Gavin Cole needs.
Mm-hmm. And still, regardless of the restart, Sagowski is just applying the pressure and just keeping Gavin Cole down. And every time Gavin Cole has a chance to get up, he is on him and breaking down his base. And we have almost 20 seconds remaining and still no change. Sagowski still riding tough here.
Will we see a stall here? Because Sagowski's just kind of looking at the clock.
If he holds on to that ball and chain a little bit more, but I think he's gonna ride out and win this match. Sagowski, a great effort to ride him the whole third period, Joe. We thought this match was going to be resolved on their feet, but Sagowski just showing a whole bunch of grit, keeping him down the whole third period, winning the match 1-0. Here we go. We have now at 172.
We have Beckruz Sadradinov, number one ranked wrestler at 160 pounds, and Adam Waters, number one ranked wrestler at 172 pounds.
Oh my God, Joe. We got two number. Is this the second time we're seeing two number ones go at it?
Yeah, in separate weight classes.
It's separate weight classes. This is pretty entertaining, if you ask me.
Waters coming in with that hook, digging deep.
Yeah.
Waters, a freshman, an accomplished
looking
wrestler.
for that headlock. And he, if it wasn't for that boundary line, he could have got 2+ something there. Adam Waters as a freshman, man. I seen Adam Waters, really come up in the last couple years, putting in a lot of work at Team Renegade, held out of Hill School's wrestling room. This kid loves the sport, man. He is committed, and you could see that, he's developed such a knack for it where, he is reacting at the right times. He is counter wrestling, and that's everything you want to see in a young, promising freshman like Adam Waters.
Beckruz comes in with a record of 15-3. He was first at Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic, 7th at the Beast. Waters comes in with a record of 13-1. He was first at Cumberland Valley and 3rd at Beast of the East. Wow. Different weight class than Beckruz. He's in that single. He's got it up high. He's got Beckruz in trouble. And he strikes first.
So what a great effort by Adam, passing that underhook by into the high crotch, and he just didn't stop. He switched out that high crotch into a single leg and ultimately got the takedown he needed.
36 seconds to go here, 35 to go here in the first period.
Yeah, this is a match that Council Rock really needs to win here because this is probably unquestionably Council Rock's best wrestler, and you do not want to see Council Rock's best wrestler go down at this time. Now it looks like Beckruz seems to be pushing the pace here with short time left.
Becker's ranked ninth in PA Power's latest state rankings. That's how we'll end the period.
Score 2-1. Adam Waters. Becker's gets a choice, and he chooses to go down right away.
While Adam Waters is ranked 4th in the state in AA at 172 pounds.
Yeah.
This is our third match tonight, and it's been evident how tough these Faith Christian wrestlers are on top.
Yeah, and it shows, man. They're just breaking down their guys, making sure they're not giving them any space to move and escape from bottom. And he's looking to get near fall points here. What a tight hazard roll he put in there to get 2 back points, and he's holding it though. Ref hasn't awarded the points yet, and it looks like once he lets go of that forearm, he will award the points. But Adam just says, no, I want this forearm. Ref still holding that too, even though the block was broken with the other hand. Ref has not awarded the 2 yet.
Minute 8 left. He's got a bar. He's come out to the side. Becker's doing a good job of hipping down. He's trying to run that half from the far side.
Adam Waters with a strong 3rd place finish at Beast of the East as a freshman as well this year. Still holding that bar, making sure that bar doesn't reach a potentially dangerous zone. Trying to keep that fist in the middle of the back. 25 seconds left in the second period. Adam Waters just riding him tough, trying to come out to the side to shut up, and there's a potentially dangerous 2 points awarded finally after that exchange almost a minute ago.
See if Beckers can get one back here before the third.
Yeah. Taking that claw, taking him back to the mat, just keeping him down, not giving him any space. 8 seconds to go. You know, unlike it seems like last night's match, a lot of the wrestling was done on the feet. Where tonight, you know, where you have these good teams, there's a lot of wrestling just done on the mat here, and you can see how Faith Christian has the advantage here on top.
Waters trying to come up, doing a good job of hand fighting. Now he's to his feet. Becker's staying on his hips, and now trying to send him into a crab ride.
It's going to be really tough for Becker's to hold a guy down who is a weight class above him here, but he's doing a good job. Now, if Adam Waters hips out, and he gets the reversal here, and he has a hand turk in at the moment.
Now he's trying to hook in his leg. Got really low leg Turk going on.
I don't know if that's going to result in any back points as of this moment, but if he can hold him here for a couple seconds, establish control, and now he's throwing in the half. Adam Waters needs to be careful here. He's riding parallel, and we already saw in the last match this referee is not scared to call stalling on the top guy. Becker's on his feet. Adam Waters returning him back down to the mat. 45 seconds remaining.
$32 seconds to go. Trap McCormick standing up, getting in Becker's ear, give him some words of encouragement.
Adam Waters winning this match 6-1. And it looks like that if he rides him out, he's going to win himself the match here. Now, he's finished. Yep. So he had an
Almost.
opportunity there to fish for some near fall, possibly making this
Major
9-1
decision.
major decision, 9-1 match.
He's not done yet.
And he's not done yet. He's coming out in front, seeing if he can make some magic happen. 10 seconds. It looks like he's just going to ride this out for the rest of the period and just take the win.
Makes it 11-0 lead here for the Lions of Faith Christian Academy.
Great effort by Adam Waters to, establish control in the beginning and just dominate on top the rest of the way. I think, the match was won in the third period when Adam scored that reversal.
Got Johnny Beckett. And I believe Ryan Gottwald.
And if I'm not mistaken, Faith Christian's other 215-pounder, other 189-pounder, Jason Singer might be bumping up a weight, if I'm not wrong. So looks like they got
Gottwald, mistaken, is a senior. He's
Okay.
1-5 on the season. Beckett is 5-6.
And from what I see here, looks like neither team has a heavyweight, but Council Rock has 4 people weighed in at 215, so all they got to do is just send one guy out, and that's 6 points their way.
I believe Faith Christian will bump Singer and Effidian
Okay,
up to cover.
gotcha.
Gottwald looking a little 2-on-1. Baseball bad Russian tie, whatever you want to call it. Beckett shoots him out on the edge of the mat.
These guys are kind of letting everything fly here, not holding anything back. Just seeing what works. Shots, Russians. .20 seconds remaining, still no score in the first period.
Gottwald going back to that Russian. No score here in the first. Going to the second period. Who's walking in front of the camera? Come on. Jeez.
And again.
A little scramble position here to start the second period. And Beckett gets the reversal.
Yep. Good effort by Beckett, reaching behind and really staying patient in that position, not letting anything happen where he would give up that reversal, and he definitely earned that reversal. Kind of like the same thing throughout the other matches. These Faith Christian kids are just riding tough on top, not giving any Council Rock kid any space whatsoever.
Right, they do a great job getting that 2-on-1.
Yep.
Gottwald to his feet. No change before they went out of bounds.
1 minute to go, 59 seconds to go in the second period. Let's see if Gottwald can at least get an escape here to make this match a little bit closer. Try to break the reoccurring theme that we see going on here with the Faith Christian kids just riding tough on top.
No change. 30 seconds to go in the second period.
Yeah, Joe, it doesn't seem like these Council Rock kids have the answer to get out from bottom here. Seems like they're trying everything, but they're just can't get it for some reason. Let's see if Gottwald can escape here with 30 seconds left. And Beckett goes to a tight waist and an ankle, driving him down to his stomach.
Basics work, TJ.
Yep, basics work from day one. You can see that Beckett is doing a great job of keeping that knee in his side, making sure his hips don't escape free. With 5 seconds left, it looks like Beckett is going to finish this period on top with a score of 2-0. Looks like Gottwald, I believe, decided to take neutral.
A little drag there to like a Mako foot sweep.
Whose choice was it in this period?
It was Gottwald's. He chose.
It was Gottwald, so Gottwald chose.
Beckett tried to jump over. Right. Nothing yet.
Uh-oh. We have a potentially, illegal figure 4 to the head. 1 point red. That is Gottwald's first point in the match. They're still on their feet. Takedown puts Gottwald into the league here.
He got in great on that shot there.
Yeah.
And Beckett's created that scramble position, to which great passing of the hands gets to that high crotch. He's got to keep circling away now. He's cutting off that hip.
He collects the leg, and he gets the 2. Great effort by Gottwald, regardless of the penalty point going against him. Making this match now a 4-1 match. Johnny Beckett really showing his resilience here in this match. Riding tough on top, getting the takedowns when he needs them. And it looks like he's going to start on top, but it just seems that, Gottwald is struggling to get out from bottom in a desperation attempt to switch. Doesn't get anywhere with it.
He can't. He goes that He goes that tight waist, far ankle, and if he executes it properly, you can't get to your changeover. Nope. You can't stand up. Nope. He just takes the wind out of his sails every single time.
Yeah.
With that said, Beckett just got called for stalling.
That was a rather quick stalling. I think the ref called that quick, but the ref is he does want action to happen. He does not want these Faith Christian kids just hanging out on top the whole time, even though they are dominating in the top position. He wants these guys to work.
25 seconds.
Now, Beckett hanging out in that ball and chain, man. It's like all of these Faith Christian kids are wrestling the same exact way with a ball and chain ride. And Joe, it's nothing fancy.
Ball and chain, crowding the hips, getting a lot of pressure forward, keeping weight on the hands.
This is the stuff you teach in a youth club. Ball and chain, keep pressure on him, and just keep breaking, get down the guy's base. And Johnny Beckett is your winner with a score of 4-1.
14-0 is the lead here as we go into 2:15.
And let's see. We have Jason Singer representing Faith Christian Academy. And we have James St. Thomas wrestling for Council Rock South.
Assist to Beckruz on letting us know who was wrestling for
Council Rock South. Singer with the quick takedown. Singer just controlling a one-on-one right now on the edge of the mat. He's trying to keep him in bounds. And it looks like they're going to go out. Reset in the center. Jason Singer up 2-0 with 1:16 in the first period.
St. James is a senior. Take that back. It's the third senior we're seeing. He's 0-1 on the season, 0-1 for his career.
I believe it says 0-2 here.
Oh, last night's results.
Oh, okay.
I apologize for that oversight on my part. Singer's a freshman. He's fifth at Cumberland Valley. He fashions a record of 4-2 on the season, primarily at 189. And he's got a tilt going, but St. James is able to break that lock. Trying again.
Jason trying to come out the side to trying to take that bar, try to take his arm and place it on his back, riding a reinforced one-on-one there. And he had his wrist on his back for a second, and St. James hides that wrist back underneath, and now he's looking for what could be a near side cradle.
Singer has three-quarter Nelson.
Three-quarter Nelson ball and chain, but the time runs out in the first period.
Yes.
With a score of 2-0 in favor of Jason Singer.
Singer with a quick escape, and a takedown. Makes it a quick 5-0 lead.
And another escape from St. James makes this 5-1 still.
There's a takedown to his back.
Puts him to his back, and he's very close to a pin, and he gets it, giving Faith Christian 6 points. The score of 20-0 now, heading into the heavyweight class. And Joe, we started at 152, and we didn't even get to the best part of Faith Christian's lineup. So it doesn't
stop.
Yeah, no, it does not stop. When you think you're going to catch a break against Faith Christian, guess again.
We have Aiden Queppet here for Rock South, and
Mark Epidemian.
Yes, and he with a quick
I just looked down, and there was an escape and a takedown. I didn't even see what happened. Takedown and escape, and there's another takedown, making this match already 4-1, 20 seconds in. And it looks like Epidemian is going to go to work and try to put this match away early.
Epidemian, a freshman, 10-4 in the season, 6th at Cumberland Valley, 7th at the Beast.
7th, hey, you're a freshman and you're placing at the Beast of the East, man. You
at
got
heavyweight.
At heavyweight
or 215.
Okay, 215. You definitely got a bright future ahead of you. Gonna put that bar on the back. Now he's got, he throws the hook in after attempting to put the bar on the back and just rolls him over. And it looks like that
He's got Weapon in trouble.
Yep. Looks like he's stuck and he gets a pin. Capping off the top of the weight class with a score of 26-0. Faith Christian Academy establishing their dominance, Joe, as we move in to the bottom of the weight class with number 1 and number 2 in the region going at it. Cole David Heiser, a freshman from Faith Christian, and Connor Lenahan, a junior from Council Rock South. This should be a great match.
This is a rematch from the finals of the Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic, where David Heiser won, 7-4.
Okay, so, hey, new day, new match. Anything can happen, Joe.
Agreed. Lenahan is 13-4 in a year. He was second in Cumberland Valley Kickoff Classic. David Heiser was first at Cumberland Valley. He's 8-3 on the season.
These guys are really trying to figure out, where they can get their opportunity in here. Guys staying close to the mat, keeping low, and David Heiser in on a shot. Beautiful pass by into a high crotch.
Now he's dipped through.
And
bum roll. Nothing yet. David Heiser can step over. He's got him in more trouble than he's already in.
It looks like they're going to get tangled up.
That leg up.
Tangled up in this position here, Joe, and David Heiser gets a takedown. Wow. Great shot.
Right into almost a cheap tilt.
Yep. David Heiser knew that Lenahan was going to go for that leg, and he settled back, stayed patient, made sure that he wasn't going to go anywhere, gets his takedown like he needed. 30 seconds left in the first period. Let's see if David Heiser can finish out here on top.
David Heiser trying to dig that leg in. Lenahan looks to have caught it, but now David Heiser's got his legs locked and
figure 4 out of bounds. We got 16 seconds remaining in the first period. Cole David Heiser comes from a great wrestling family. His older brother, K. David Heiser, is somebody who I coached before, and he was national prep champion from the Hill School, who is committed to Bucknell to wrestle next year. So strong pedigree, and actually his dad was a former national prep champion out of the Hill School.
David has a lot of movement on bottom here, trying to hop the body. Now reaches back. Lenahan's got a leg in. David Heiser's doing a good job of elevating that leg, trying to get some hip height here.
Yeah, but he
higher than Lenahan.
Wants to be careful because he doesn't want to pull that leg towards him. He wants to try to get that leg away from him, man.
Now Lenahan gets both boots, or almost have both boots in it.
Rolls out. David Heiser needs to try to catch that leg before he throws it in there if he wants any chance of escaping here. So David Heiser, in his son of fashion, drops to his head, but
you might see a little Merkel here.
Oh, a little Merkel.
Nice shot by Lenahan. Doesn't have the leg hooked, and he drops out and stays in control on top.
It looks like David Heiser is comfortable keeping his head on the mat, but keeping his arms back, making sure no legs get in there.
Lenahan a little ball and chain of his own there, stepping over and hooking it. Really deep claw he's riding with.
Yes.
At the midpoint of the match, a lot of hip thrown by David Heiser on bottom. Tough ride here by Lenahan. He's got that leg across the body, seat belted. He's got a power half going. We'll see if he's able to get anything. David Heiser looks very calm, cool, collected in this position. There's a stalemate.
Joe, there's just limbs flying everywhere here. You got a claw, you got legs, you got cross body rides. I mean, you're just getting everything. Another claw again, and it looks like and he goes back into a Merkle, gets him to the mat.
He's going to extend him if he wants to score here at all. Great job by David Heiser. Pull that out in a knee fight to get clear.
Yes.
And he's back to his feet.
He's really fighting here.
Now he's going to try and grab me. Great job by Lenahan getting that bulldog in that back leg. Ball and chain, bulldog.
15 seconds left remaining in the second.
Lenahan just throwing legs from everywhere. Oh, he's got himself in trouble now.
He's a little high, but I think Lenahan just settled back just enough to finish this period out on top.
His length just was a little bit of a problem for David Heiser in that.
So Lenahan's got a decision here, okay? He's down 2-0. He knows David Heiser is tough riding on top. He chooses to go down. He's confident that he can possibly get out, possibly get a reversal to either tie or take lead in this match.
Lenahan, good mat wrestling here.
Yes,
a lot
great
of movement on
match.
bottom. He's coming across. He's got the hip trap.
Oh.
He's got to take that big step, that right foot. David Heiser doing a good job not letting it come over. He's got to get that right foot over. He got to get the hip height and step over with the right foot. There it is. David Heiser locked in the crotch, lifting.
Oh man, Joe,
great job. And
he had his hand on his hip, but he just couldn't get around enough to secure that takedown. David Heiser fighting so hard to not give that up. He just gives up the escape instead. Now this match is going to be resolved on our feet here.
Great shrug right in that Merkle.
Great shove into the Merkle, but he steps out of bounds. But there's a technical violation. It looks like there was a pulling of the headgear. Wait. No, now this match is 2-2.
Yep.
What was the...
I think because he tried to retreat out of bounds.
He tried to flee the mat. That is a technical violation.
Great duck under. He's got that leg up high. He's got Lenahan in trouble.
No takedown yet. Now he scoops the other leg. What a great shot and a finish by Cole David Heiser. Giving him no time to relax, no time to recover. He is back in attacking right away. That's what you want to see in your young freshman like that.
Lenahan tried to hit that elevator, and wisely, David Heiser bundled that bottom foot. .52 seconds left in the match. David Heiser back to his tough ride. Lenahan was able to get out earlier in the period. David Heiser's high now. We got to see some hip height and a little knee fight here. Try and get those knees to the mat. Will we see a stalemate or stall first? TJ.
He has a good opportunity if he gets his half out far enough towards his elbow. He could have a chance to turn him, but it looks like that Lenahan is not really giving him any space to work with.
12 seconds to go, and he's just slapped this tough ride here.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Joe, the deciding point in this match was when Cade gave up that point, and he came back attacking right away, not giving Lenahan any time to recover, any time to think about what he has to do. Just came back in, finished the match strong, scored when you least expected it, Joe.
We got Christian Zimmer and Owen Brunner. Zimmer from Council Rock South and Brunner from Faith Christian.
Brunner also a freshman, part of this stacked, young, I would say fantastic freshman lineup.
Great shot here by Brunner. It was only a matter of time before he came out and scored that too.
Joe, have you ever heard of a team that had, let's see, like 7 to 8 freshmen in their starting lineup, ranked number 1 in the region? I don't think I've ever seen a team like that in my entire wrestling career. We're watching wrestling, Joe.
Yeah, all in one team too. Imagine that.
All in one team.
How'd that happen?
I'm not sure.
Brunner's a freshman, as we talked about. He's 7-5 in the season. He's third at Cumberland Valley. He's got a crossface cradle locked up, and he's taking Zimmerman, trying to. Zimmerman doing a good job fighting off as there's a minute left in the period, and he breaks the lock. Zimmerman on the year is 3-5. He is a junior for the Rock South Golden Eagles, Golden Hawks.
Well, great switch, re-switch from Brunner there. You know, just nonstop mat wrestling. You know, when you feel a guy trying to make that switch, you know, you just keep your hips with him and just keep moving. That's the key. You know, staying with the guy on top, making sure his hips don't leave yours. You're just staying glued, just keeping pressure and just keep moving, keep mat wrestling there.
He's committed to that crossface cradle. $15 seconds left in the period. Great setup there, TJ. He was going near side, looking near side Turk with that far side crossface, and he let his hit up and he jumped sides, went right to the crossface cradle.
Hey, just like my dad used to coach me back in the youth days, hippity hop, all right? Make him think you're going one direction, hop the other direction, and lock up your cradle that way.
Is that a Ted Demetrio original?
That is a Ted
Hippity
Demetrio
hop?
original, hippity hop.
Shout out Ted Demetrio here in attendance tonight.
Super wrestling fan.
Zimmerman starts on top here in the second period. Zimmerman throws a leg in, but he's not across the body. Now he reached over to use his leg to get the other one in.
Trying to bat his arms down, break his base that way. Looking for a power half. And he gets leverage on the elbow. Can he make this safe enough to turn him? Ref is in there making sure that it's safe and legal. Now he's going for a crossface. Zimmerman's still working. And now he's out of legs. Now he's just working the half straight up with a one-on-one. Seeing what can work. But Owen Brunner just,
weathering the
remaining
storm
tough.
here.
Yeah, remaining tough. Now he's got an arm over, seeing if he can make any magic happen here. Now trying to shake that leg free. 40 seconds remaining, and it looks like we're going to have a stalemate.
I like how you term it magic. That's exactly what would need to happen.
Yes, a lot of magic here in the next couple matches because up next, it looks like we have another #1 wrestler coming out from Faith Christian Academy. So this is not going to be an easy ride home for Council Rock South.
Brunner doing a better job right now, not letting those legs come in.
Yep.
He had a nice quarter turn off that whistle start, but didn't add to what he was doing. He had Zimmerman moving, didn't have a second thing to follow up to it.
Now, the thing is, okay, Zimmerman has been riding tough on top, but guess what? Owen Brunner scored the first takedown. Now, Zimmerman is in a situation where he has to decide because Brunner finished the first period on top. Zimmerman decides to go neutral. He has to get his takedown here if he wants to make anything happen.
There's it back in on that shot.
And Brunner is just being relentless, not giving him any space. This is a theme with Faith Christian right now. When you expect the other guy, potentially dangerous, all right, when you expect the other guy to start attacking and scoring, Faith Christian is just relentless and just keep pushing the pace, moving forward, keep getting deep on those shots, trying to get the points on the board, and guess what? They do. Owen Brunner up 4-0 now with 90 seconds left in the third period. Joe, I can only imagine that for Faith Christian being a AA school, that this team is going to make a very deep run in the state team dual bracket. Brunner with the leg in there, just riding tough on top. Don't want to hang out here too long. Ref might consider banging him for stalling if he just hangs out here with those legs in. It looks like Brunner is still making an effort to turn him, so the ref is probably going to let him go in this situation. 10 seconds remaining.
Just trying to get that little hip whip going and get him across, getting exposure.
And this match ends 4-0. Faith Christian keeping Council Rock South off the scoreboard still with a lead.
So we should
32-0.
see Pat Wolishin and Gage Botero.
Gage, #1 in the region with a record of 13-1.
I'm not sure if this is Wolishin.
This is. It does not say.
I don't think it's not Botero. I mean, sorry, it's not Wolishin.
No, I believe they're gonna try to get some points on the board by bumping Wolishin up possibly to 127, and I believe we have Cody Riccardi here from Council Rock South.
Yes.
So.
Botero going to that Russian tie.
And it looks like that Botero is going to make pretty easy work out of Cody Riccardi.
This is Riccardi's first match. He's a freshman. Botero is 13-1 on the year.
Yeah.
He's 58-8 in his career. He was
And,
third in the state last year.
wow.
That's a tight lock there. He's first at Cumberland Valley, third at the Beast.
And it looks like he's going to settle back and try to scoop that head, but you know what? He doesn't even have to scoop the head if he can
56
just
seconds to
keep
go. A
his
lot of time
arm
left for him.
across. And there it is. 6 more points for Faith Christian. And it looks like Council Rock is going to give their best shot to get some points on the board by bumping up Pat Wolishin to wrestle Johnny O'Brien. Johnny O'Brien with a record of 6-7, also a freshman. Pat Wolishin, another freshman with a record of 9-6. Johnny O'Brien with the takedown. Johnny O'Brien feels like he's a little disrespected by having somebody thinking that they can beat him by bumping up a weight class. So he just takes it to him right off the bat. And just like I said, with every other match, there's that ball and chain ride that they love to use to keep those guys down.
There's the fall.
And a tilt. Wow. That was Council Rock's, I would say, last hope to put some points on the board.
Makes it 44-0. We got AJ Bott.
Yep.
Coming out for Rock South. And Mason Wagner.
At the, I believe, 133-pound weight class. Yeah, Joe, it doesn't look too good because now we have Mason Wagner, who is ranked #1 in the region. You have Chase Hans up next for Faith Christian, who's ranked #2. And then you finish off with Max Stein, who's also ranked #2. Joe, I mean, Faith Christian just came out and took it to him tonight. I mean, nothing else to be said. And on a low single.
He just runs over that opposite hip.
Yep. That's something you see at the college level. Those guys who are so fast, can dive in on that quick ankle and just come around and collect the other leg.
Bot to his feet. Mat returned by Wagner.
Five seconds remaining in the first period. Mason Wagner just riding tough on top. Even though Bot gets to his feet, he cannot escape, and now it's Bot's decision. He chooses to defer, and Wagner will choose bottom to start the second period, looking to put some more points on the board, possibly an escape or a reversal. So
Wagner to his feet. He took a good job meticulously coming out and right back into a re-attack.
He doesn't. He gets on his feet, and the re-attack happened so fast that it just became a reversal. What a beautiful knee pick. Transition wrestling. How many times have you drilled that in the room where you don't give your guy any space and you're back in on a shot right away? Gives Bot the escape. Now they're back on their feet. So Wagner giving him a little room to work with.
And same thing, just like almost like the first takedown. See if he switched off that double and runs over his head. Now he goes head back inside.
It looks like it didn't work for him this time. I think he shot a little bit too far out there for his own liking. Get a stalemate back to the center. Oh. Looks like Mason Wagner is not really concerned about hand fighting as much. He feels confident that he can get his shot from space if he's quick enough. And a beautiful re-attack. Back in on the double, gets the takedown. You don't need to go through the tough hand fighting if you know you can counter wrestle like that. So, he just stuck to his game plan, knew when the guy was going to attack, and just reacted, got his takedown. Now he lets him back out. Tries to score some more points, and there you go. Same thing again.
Bot trying to force the action there takes a bad shot, and it's easy for Wagner to just snap down, spin behind. Basics.
Looking for a tight waist and far ankle with a score of 8-2 to begin the third period.
Gabe Demetrio is wearing a cowboy hat on the bench right now. Maybe Mike can get a shot of that.
Looked like a nice 10-gallon hat there. I mean, he must have some cow to herd when he gets back home tonight.
Back on the ranch.
Yeah, back on the ranch he goes.
Bot with the shot. Head inside. Now he switched off that single. He's trying to get that right elbow to the mat. Great job here in the shin whizzer by Wagner.
I hear after Gage gets done wrestling at practice, he goes home and wrestles with the Bulls.
I'm not even acknowledging that. 8-3 is your score here with 1:29 left in the second period. The third period, sorry. Ooh, headlock.
Ooh, and
Wagner slips it at the edge and runs his lead to 10-3.
Yeah, great effort, but he felt it coming and just settled back. And
now we're a little catch and release here. It's 10-4.
I'd say with a 6-point difference, avoid bonus points happening, but I don't think bonus points are really a factor in this match because Faith Christian just kept this match out of reach as long as they could. Still keeping Council Rock South off the board.
12-5 on that escape. Botch is diving at the legs. He's, even though he's down, he should be still working setups, trying to get a good shot that's going to score him points.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, you could say what he has to do, but at this point, Bot just looks defeated. All right, he's been wrestling with this kid the whole match, and now he just pretty much runs into his head, trying everything possible, and just nothing's happening, Joe. And it looks like that's going to be the match with 5 seconds remaining. Mason Wagner takes this one with a score of 14-5, making that a major decision, putting Faith Christian's lead to 48 points. Castle Rock South still 0. And as we come to the 139 weight class, 139-pound weight class, we have Chase Hans, who is the son of legendary coach from Upper Perk, Tom Hans, who was
and
PJP, who coached state champions from both schools, and now he's actually on the sideline there, coaching his own son. Gets a headlock, but he just couldn't settle back enough to make it a takedown. And not sitting there quietly, just thinking. I mean, the famous headlock. That was a staple up at Upper Perk back in the day. Come from Chris Sheets, Mark Smith. We're known for those headlocks. So I could only imagine how Chase Hans knows how to throw a headlock. Score 2-0. I'm sorry, score 0-0 still. No takedowns scored yet.
Brillhart is 15-5 on the year. He's ranked 4th at 139. Hans going for the dump.
Yep, and he
comes
gets
around
it.
the outside.
Oh, and right to work. That was a pretty vicious crossface he threw right there. I think the ref had to say something about
Hans
that.
a sophomore, 13-4 in the year. He's first at Cumberland Valley. He was 5th at Beast East.
Taking his knee and putting it on the back of his head just to apply some extra pressure. .30 seconds remaining in the first period. Chase riding tough, and like I said, the recurring theme the whole night is Faith Christian. When they get their takedown, they're not letting their guys up unless they decide to let them up. They're not giving these Council Rock guys any room on bottom to escape. 5 seconds is left. It looks like Chase is going to finish his period out on top. And he does.
Start the second period here. Brillhart on top gets one boot in. Hans shakes him off, and he gets his one. Makes it 3-0. He's right back on the attack. There it is.
The patented headlock. Oh, but he rolls him through, gets a 2. I don't know if he awarded.
No back.
No back points there. Gets a 2, but when Brillhart rolled him out, they rolled out of bounds and couldn't get the reversal like he wanted.
The look on Father Hans's face was that of approval upon hitting that headlock.
Yeah.
He's like, it was like a not bad type of expression.
Yeah, the first, it seems like the first headlock he tried to hit that he didn't get, and his face was something of, I know you can do better than that. And he did.
Might see it here again if he pops that head.
Yep. Oh, steps out of bounds. Yep. First stalling warning of the match.
No, there was one earlier.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
What? No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about this match. This match. Yes. "20 seconds remaining in the second period. Chase up 5-1, still on his feet. Let's see, 7 seconds remaining. Chase takes a quick look up at the clock, understands a short time, doesn't do anything crazy, finishes out the period 4 points ahead. Ben Brillhart elects to go bottom, and Chase gets to show what he has on top. Let's see if he can prove to his team that he can ride on top as well.
Getting a lot of forward pressure there, almost looking to get a near side cradle. Brillhart hops to his feet though.
And he lets him go.
First one side of this match has been, it's only 5-2 at this point. Takedown really puts, by Brillhart, really put Hans on the defensive. Great pass by, misses the leg on the way through.
Yeah. You know, Hans is very calm in this situation for the score being as close as it is. You know, he's not worried. He's staying in good position, just hand fighting tough. He's just looking for that next opportunity to score.
Think we see one more headlock?
It's a possibility. Front head, but nothing there. I think Hans knows that he could finish this match out on his feet, but I think there's something telling me that he might want to try to get one more takedown here. With the wrist, tries to snap him by, and I mean, it doesn't look like a whole lot of action is happening there. You heard a keep wrestling coming from, I think,
His dad.
yeah, I think his dad. So 14 seconds left. His dad is really pushing him hard to try to have him score a takedown here because every match matters. Even though you can win this match 5-2. It takes a lot of fight to score that last takedown. Keep going. Just when the match isn't over until it's over. And if you think that somebody like him is going to let up, and he gets the takedown and some additional back points, just like that. With about 4 seconds left, he dumps him to his back, gets 2 back points on top of that, and finishes the match 9-2.
10-2.
10-2. Nope. Was it? It was 3 back points. Okay.
My fault. Yeah, it was 9. Yes.
Okay. So 9-2 finishes the match, and he gets the handshake of approval from his father to
Max Stein and Charlie Musto.
Max Stein, a sophomore, ranked number 2 with a record of 12-2. Max Stein just blasting right through him. It looks like Musto's headgear is kind of in his eyes here at this moment, but Max Stein doesn't really have any sympathy for that.
Nope. 4-1.
And now the ref stops the match for Musto to fix his headgear. Stein with already 2 takedowns.
Musto with a shot. Stein counters, and he got used that length to create a cradle, a near side cradle.
But
nothing yet.
It seems
it was
that
awkward.
It wasn't locked up like he wanted to. I think he wasn't expecting to have that cradle locked up there, so he just kind of avoided the situation. So I got some time here to score some more points.
2-7 on the year. He is a junior headlock.
There's a headlock, and it looks like he has that pretty tight. Has the elbow, just gets on top of him, and he's looking to finish this match right here. And there it is, Joe. What a dominating performance by Faith Christian Academy, shutting out the Council Rock South Golden Hawks 57-0. Have you ever seen or expected anything like this?
No, TJ, I didn't. Not when you have the top 2 teams in your region facing off against one another to be this dominant.
Yeah.
Faith Christian definitely flexing the muscle of the team that they have and they've built here.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier, you talked about earlier. Hey Gage, thanks for stopping by. Hey guys, appreciate it.
Absolutely, guys.
Guys,
Look,
hey, just
the Faith Christian guys, just
come by, shaking hands. Guys, hey, appreciate you guys. You guys,
great wrestling going on from these guys. Great
stuff,
display
guys.
of sportsmanship.
Good stuff, man.
Good job, guys.
Hey, Coach, good stuff.
Absolutely.
Nice
good
team.
job, Coach.
Good job,
Great
Lucas.
job, guys. Yeah.
We were talking about, Council Rock South made some moves early, trying to set things up and create some matchups in their favor. But, truth be told, they were putting their guys, Rock South, putting their guys in the best position to get the best matches, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah.
But, that the mindset is, though, you gotta, in order to be the best, you gotta wrestle the best, and that's exactly what they did. And they got some great competition today, and they learned a lot about themselves as a team. Rock South did.
Yeah.
What we learned about Faith Christian is that they're every bit as good as Bill.
Yep. And Joe, Council Rock tried to do everything they can to put themselves in the best position to win by taking a risk and bumping their best guys up a weight class. Like Becker's bumping up against Adam Waters, and Adam Waters just dominated, took it to him, and he got the victory. And The rest is history.
Yeah,
I mean,
Gavin Cole and Lucas Sagowski. We had
yep,
Lenahan and David Heiser.
yep.
So we had a lot of good matches, a lot of top guys in the region, and Faith Christian got the best of it tonight.
Yeah, yeah, they surely did, and this is hey, this isn't like Faith Christian taking on any. This is the battle of 1 and 2 here. Unfortunately, you won't see these two wrestle at district duels because they are different classifications, but you will see both of these teams compete at the PIAA state duels later on in the future. So great wrestling from both teams. Definitely, I mean, great
Match
wrestling
was a
from.
little bit closer than 57-0.
Yes. The score just shows 57-0, but Council Rock South did show great effort trying to compete with these guys, but in the end, Faith Christian just
Just too much.
absolutely too much, and a juggernaut of a high school team, and and like I said, these a bunch of half of their lineup are freshmen, so just imagine how many dominating matches they're going to have like this in the next couple years.
All right, gang, that's all we got for you. This was our bonus coverage of the week. Next week we're still looking at the schedule, some good matches out there. If there's something you want us to come out and cover, you know how to get a hold of us. Put a message on the forum. We'll see it, and we'll be out again to cover some more District 1 wrestling.
Joe,
TJ, thanks for coming on these two days.
it's always
hope to have you on again.
absolutely anytime. It's always a blast.
All right, man. Take care. Fans,
you.
thanks for tuning in. Take care.